All right, let's go. I am living for another day, so that's good. I am kind of worried about school, but maybe I should stop worrying about that. No more worrying about it. It's just whatever at this point. Uh-huh. Hmm. So she has like hearts in her eyes, like that.
Surrey bot is here. Suribo arrived.
Hey, hello UV, welcome. Hope you're doing well. It's been a long time. So something I want to talk about is the psychologist that I am talking to today. And she makes me so fucking mad. Yeah, because what happened is that oh, you had classes, that's good. What happened is that I sent her a message, right? I sent her an email to get like a free session, because psychologists, they usually offer a free session, all right? So I sent an email asking that. So then he sent me like an email about her information, right? But that email was literally just like a template email, and I can tell that it's a template email because that email, the font of that email, like part of the text, the main part of the text is different from the rest. So I can tell that she just has a template that she copy pastes in from Word or something, because the font was in Times New Roman, but the rest is in like some other, like the default email font. So I know that she just copy pasted it. All right, but that's like all right. So like I just messaged her. You know, she said she said she has availabilities on like. So I told her that like this is the second time I told her I want like a free trial session on Thursday. Then like she replied to me and is like, we don't have, like the earliest that she's available is next week. Next week on like Thursday or Friday. So I told her like on Friday, all right. And then because I was expecting like a free consultation, so she told me like next Friday. Okay, I mean that's a bit far away. That's like a week later, but I mean that's all right. I will go for it. But then she just sent me a form. She sent me a form to get my signature. Also another document about the rules for her therapy, and she told me to send the money before I have my session with her, to send the money beforehand. So like that makes me very uneasy, because I literally requested a free trial session, and then she just asked me for money. And like her prices are also just weird, because it's like $200 per session, right? But then if you want to request documents from her, like request notes, then it's $40 for requesting notes. Like that's like something they do for free. Like my previous psychologist did that for free on her own time, and then she's like, I need to pay her $40 to provide for her to like write notes to my school. Like what the fuck? And what makes me especially mad about her asking me for money and just like her kind of forcing a paid session on me is that like she's very manipulative because she knows, like she fucking knows that anyone who seeks for a psychologist has some mental problems. So I just have the feeling that she knows exactly what she's doing. Like she's just like giving anyone who asks for a free session the paid to ask them to pay, because she knows that among people who ask her for a psychology consultation, there's gonna be a lot of people who come to see her because they lack confidence, because they are too agreeable, so they don't know how to turn down people's offers. So she's just taking advantage of these people with low confidence to make them agree to pay for a full paid session, even though she agreed to have a free session. So that seems extremely scummy, and I don't trust that shit one bit. So I fucking despise that. Alright, so that just kind of completely ruined my perception of her. But it's what happens afterward that's just very infuriating. Like afterward I just said, oh, there must be an error. I wanted a free session, and her tone just immediately changed. Like immediately her tone used to be like quite polite. Like immediately her tone just became annoyed. Like very unprofessional. Like she doesn't, like as if she doesn't want to provide a free session. So that kind of just tells me that she's doing this on purpose. And I can't fucking believe a psychologist is doing this, because like as a psychologist, you are literally there for your patients to trust you. Like for a psychologist to do something this scummy, it's fucking unbelievable. So immediately I just don't want her anymore. And not only that, but like the very first email I sent her was that I want a free session. So if after all of this she still just sends me a paid form, either she just doesn't give a fuck about her patients. Like I sent her an email and she didn't even read it. So that's why she sent like a template response. So she didn't even read my initial email. And that's also bad, because like a psychologist who doesn't care about her client, like why would you want something like that? Like I'm specifically paying you for you to care about my problems. So yeah, she is extremely bad, and I won't trust that evil piece of shit. But something that's also pretty infuriating is that afterwards, so like because my mom really wanted me to see her, so like I just forwarded the entire conversation to my mom, and I basically just like told my mom that I don't fucking want her because she's fucking evil. And after my mom just started like defending her, and my mom was like, I don't see any problem with her. Like I had to argue. Like my mom was like, maybe she was just busy and didn't respond, and just didn't respond correctly. Like I don't really understand why my mom feels the need to defend her. Like if I have arrived to a judgment about someone, obviously I know more about her than my mom does, because like my mom hasn't even talked to her. So like, my mom doesn't know shit about her. And also like one last time, she, because the first time when she contacted her, my mom was the one contacting her, and like when my mom contacted her, like my mom wrote a big paragraph, and then like that piece of shit, she just replied like 2 lines. Like my mom wrote her a huge email, but then she just replied a few lines, like 1 line. Hey, hello Lanka, welcome. Yeah, I'm talking about like the psychologist. that piece of shit psychologist. She just makes me so fucking mad. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, then because like my mom contacted her a few months ago, and like my mom wrote her like a big paragraph, and then she just replied like 2 lines. My mom wrote a huge paragraph detailing like what her inquiry is, and then all that other piece of shit psychologist replied was like, "Oh, I offer consultation. I offer consultation like on like Monday to Friday from what time to which time." Lol, Nikiri, lol. Yeah, Lanka, like my mom contacted her like a few months ago because I started looking for a psychologist a few months ago. Yeah, so like she's obviously a piece of shit. Like she doesn't give a fuck about her patient's problem. And like that's a huge no, obviously, if you're looking for a psychologist. So I just kind of told my mom this, and what I hate is that my mom just started defending her. Like my mom also has this tendency to like, whenever I talk bad about someone or something, she just wants to defend them. So I guess my tendency to want to like defend people even if they are bad kind of comes from my mom, but my mom just basically started defending her, and my mom was like, I didn't detect anything evil from her email. Like my mom was like, I think she's all right, and you just misunderstood her. But I obviously did not misunderstand her. Like she is fucking evil. And yeah, thank you, Lenka. But yeah, I fucking hate that piece of shit. Yeah, so I'm not even going to the free session that she's scheduling me. I just canceled the free session. Yeah. Hello, Aku, welcome. Yeah, I was talking about like a piece of shit of psychologist that I contacted today. Yeah, basically what happened is that I asked her for a free session on my first email to her, and then she just didn't respond to me after she. So I asked her for a free session. She replied to me like using like a default template email that she probably has like in a Word document. So in my first email, I was telling her about my problems, about why I wanted to see her. Then I said I want a free session. Then he just like sent me like a template email, like a default template that she probably has in a Word document. Because like that whole document is just like what she sent me is in a completely different font from the rest of the email. So that means because that email was in Times New Roman, while the rest of her emails are in like the default email font. So she literally just like copy pasted it from a template, and she didn't read my email. So that's why when I asked her for a consultation, she gave me a paid consultation. She asked me to send the money to her bank account the day before, because she didn't even read my initial email to know that I requested a free consultation. Either that, or she just wants to gaslight her patients into giving her money, because she knows that if someone is going to a psychologist, then they obviously have like problems with self-confidence, being assertive, so they know that their patients are like too shy or are just too much in despair to like refuse paying, because they're just like grasping at anything. So either way, she's just a very bad person. Either she just wants to take advantage of her patients, or like she doesn't care about her patients. And I'm not sure which one is worse. I think both are bad. And personally, I think she is basically both. Yeah, Lanka. Yeah, my mom talked to her too because because like when I first started looking for a psychologist, we kind of landed on her. But since I was busy at the time, it just took me a long. I just like didn't get to send an email to her, so my mom basically sent an email to her. But yeah, it turns out she's a complete piece of shit. But what's frustrating is when I talk to my mom about it, when I just like forwarded all these emails to my mom to tell my mom how she is just very bad, because my mom keeps wanting me to like go to that psychologist.
The template thing is pretty fun.
Right. So I basically showed these emails to my mom to just let my mom know that she's a piece of shit. But then my mom just kind of started arguing with me about how like, oh, I don't think she's evil. Like, I don't know why my mom is defending her, but that's very annoying.
You settled on back then.
Yeah, Onigiri, the template thing, that's just very, like, it just shows how little she gives a fuck about her clients. Yeah, Lanka, I am also kind of happy that happened. Aku, yeah, there are a lot of bad and also good psychologists. It really depends. You really need to like search well to find a good one. And in case this one is just very bad, like what's worse is like the way Lanka dodged the bullet. It's like the way she wants people to pay her is also just so bad.
Dodged a bullet, James.
Because it's $200 a session, right? But she doesn't really have any experience. Like all she has is a PhD. But this other psychologist that I had a session with on Tuesday, he also costs $200, but he has like 20 years of experience as a psychotherapist.
I didn't do any searching. I just want someone who takes my
like
insurance.
he's also worked in like a United Nations, which honestly, like the UN is not really good. I don't really like the UN, but the fact that he worked at the UN as a psychologist shows that he is pretty good. And even he is only charging $200 a session. I don't know why this woman who is like barely out of school is charging $200. That just makes no sense. And also like she charges $40 for notes. So like if I want a note to show my school I have like I'm depressed or something, it's like, wow, for like so fucking expensive to just get some notes. What the fuck?
If you're not noticing or you don't care. Both
Lol, Onigiri.
But I'm just
Aku, you
noting the
didn't.
ripples on the
You
skirt
just
as
found
they
someone who
come.
takes your insurance. Damn, you're very lucky. Lanka, the riffle on the skirt are different sized. Yeah, I should change the size.
Oh, that makes sense. She is new, and Prob doesn't have much care for people.
But
yet.
yeah, she's just in it for the money. But also she has a PhD, and having a PhD in psychologist is not the same as
She looked pretty old
like
now.
the other psychologists, because having a PhD in psychology means she basically just did some research in psychology. She wrote some papers in psychology. And that's how she got her PhD. Like she did not get actual practice in like a medical settings. Because like normally these like psychotherapists, they need to have like 4,000 hours of clinical practice to become fully licensed. But for psychologists, they just need to go to school. They don't need any medical training in like a medical setting. So basically she has zero experience. Because what the fuck do you learn at school? You basically learn nothing. All she learns is like how to use ChatGPT to cheat to write her essays. She basically learns nothing. So yeah, I don't trust her. She's very, very, very evil. But yeah, she also looks pretty ugly. I think she's just ugly. She's not even old. But honestly, I don't even care about appearance if she's actually good. But not only is she, but she's just bad. So that's why I need to mention that she's ugly. Yeah, I could exactly like
PhD doesn't matter.
a PhD.
Experience is
You
what
literally
you
just write
I
some
have been on
essays
both
and you
sides
get a
of therapy
PhD.
and physiology.
You don't need to interact with patients. So the fact that she has a PhD means nothing. Means zero thing. So yeah, I will not be going with her. Lanka, yeah, I like the other girl as well. Actually, the other girl has way
like
more
the other
experience
girl
than
way
her,
more
even though she doesn't have a PhD. And she's not a mommy. She's like 2 out of 10, literally, in terms of appearance. It's like bottom of the barrel. Yeah, the other girl is pretty cute. Because like the other girl, even though she's not a licensed psychologist,
The other
like
girl
she
is
has a
very
license
bad.
number, but she's not fully. She's currently being like supervised by someone else. Like she already have 10 years of experience in clinical settings. So like even she has more experience than this girl. Yeah, than this piece of shit. Yeah, Lanka, she is licensed, but she's being supervised. And yeah, it turns out that the psychologist who referred me to her,
She is licensed though.
he is her supervisor. So that's why he referred me to her. Because that's because he's literally her supervisor. Yeah, Lanka, maybe she has full license in her
I think she
own
have full
country.
license in her country.
But yeah, I talked with her a little bit, and I think she's fine. I mean, she also has her own website, and her own website is pretty good. So I think maybe she's good. I would try her out for a few sessions. Maybe if she doesn't work, I would always go back to the guy. Yeah, Lanka, I already contacted her. Also, I like how her responses are pretty quick. Like she responds very quickly to my emails. Yeah, she basically just told me that he is her supervisor. That's why he referred me to her. Yeah, I scheduled an appointment with her next week. And yeah, she told me she has a license number and can practice, but she is under supervision. And yeah, she sent like also the moment when I asked her for her information, she just like sent me her Psychology Today profile. Yeah, Lanka, that's the thing. Like the ugly one, she took like a full fucking day to respond to me. Like when I sent her my first email, she responded. Then I sent her an email again. Then after a day and a half, she just didn't respond to me. So I had to send her another email for her to finally respond. Like, come on. That just goes to show how little she cares. Yeah, the rudeness is deserved. Like she's literally scamming me. She's trying to scam me into like paying for the first session, even though I wanted the free session. Like she's fucking evil. Not only that, but like that psychologist who has like 20 years of experience, like his free session is 30 minutes. So he gave me 30 minutes of free consultation, and he didn't even like ask me for payment or anything like that. He didn't ask me to sign anything. Like, even after the consultation, he was like, you should only move forward with me if you have really thought about it. So, like, it shows that he cares more about his patients than money. But this fucking bitch, all she cares about is scam me. Yeah. Yeah, actually, compared to her, like, he is just so good.
So pro.
And also, it's been like 2 days since I saw him, and he still hasn't sent me the receipt. Maybe he forgot about even sending me the receipt. But yeah, he's a lot less business-minded than this girl. So I think that's good.
Well, I'm happy the cute one looks good gold PLZ.
Yeah, and
told you the guy.
yeah, Lanka, the guy is good. Like, I feel like he is pretty responsible, honestly. Like, even during the free consultation, he told me, like, maybe he's not for me. Maybe I should find someone else. So yeah, I think he cares a bit more. He cares a lot more. Yeah, Lanka, you are right. You're right about it. So yeah, that's basically the current state of looking for a psychologist. You have all these evil people out there preying on vulnerable people. Yeah, and also today the social worker called me. The government's social worker called me. And I'm also glad I'm not in the US, because if you're in the US and you tell like the government's social worker that you are suicidal, they're just gonna send you to like some asylum. But I told that social worker that I was feeling suicidal, and he is, and yeah, he didn't send me to an asylum, so that's good. But he seems kind of concerned about it, and he placed me on like a priority list for like visits, even though I don't think it's really useful. Hello, Kim. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. The weak are supposed to protect the...
yeah, sí.
The strong are supposed to protect the weak. Well, yeah. Ak, one of your best drawing. That's nice. Well done. Lanka, your favorite emoji. Have you? But yeah, he is placing me on like a priority list for the psychology consultation. He told me he's gonna call me on Monday. Like, what's your new favorite emoji? I'm curious.
If only life could be easy.
Oh, what is this thing? Pew pew. Pew pew pew.
Pew, pew,
And
pew,
here,
pew,
then they
pew,
call
pew,
the
pew, pew.
police and they go out by a cop. Lol. I mean, like, I was curious. I thought you were gonna say it.
I'm glad you asked willingly.
But like, I just thought that they just like closed you to inside an asylum until you're not suicidal anymore. But how does it even work? Because being in an asylum is going to make you want to kill yourself even more. I don't get the logic.
Jinx
Yeah, Lanka, it is more fun this way. Also, what is this emoji? That's Jinx. Pills. Yeah, pills. Because right now I'm like, for the government's psychologist, I'm like on a waiting
Pills.
list for the government psychologist. They told me that I'm gonna have to wait for a few months. So in the meantime, it's this social worker who is like giving me a call every few weeks to make sure I haven't killed myself yet. But now that he knows that I want to kill myself, he's placing me on like a priority list. So basically to like make sure that the psychologists reach me faster. So yeah. If I miss a few streams in a row, yeah, that would be bad.
So if you miss a
But
few
don't
streams in a
worry.
row-
Like before I even do anything, I'm just gonna stop going to school. Anyways, I think like just not going to school is going to stop making me so feeling so bad. At the very least. Yeah, Lanka, like I don't really trust these government psychologists either. Because I also feel like they don't really care about your problems. They just want you to they just want you to give you like meds. Because like the first time I talked to a doctor about this, like she just gave me meds. And when I went to that social worker, he also just told me, have I taken my meds? And I told her I'm not taking them. I'm never taking my meds. No way. Kim. Well, I'm not taking it. That's the thing. I just didn't want to take it. They gave it to me, but I'm not taking it. No way. Yeah, they just want to get rid of me by like destroying my brain with these things. Not gonna happen. And I also hate like when I'm talking to them, like they just tell me about the suicide hotline as if it's gonna do anything, because if you contact the suicide hotline, it's a bunch of strangers. Like what can strangers even do? Right? What are a bunch of strangers gonna be able to accomplish? You don't even care about them. He also told me I can go to the emergency, but what the fuck is the emergency gonna do? They're gonna like tie me down to a table and force feed me drugs? Or what? That's so fucking stupid. Yeah. Yeah, Lanka, I guess I am pretty lively. I slept for 9 hours. I've been sleeping for 9 hours for like 3 days straight.
You sound so lively
So
today. That's so cute.
I am more
Rachel.
energetic, even though I still feel like I want to kill myself. That's so yeah, it's working, but it's not. It doesn't really help my mood. I just have more energy. I have more energy to vent about these
Always so it works
negative
finally.
thoughts, but yeah, I guess. Or I guess instead of killing myself, I should just be as annoying as possible. And just drain society's resources. Like, to just annoy other people so much
Good
that
enough one.
they will kill themselves instead of me doing that. Yeah, Lanka, I'm gonna be annoying as fuck towards these strangers. Annoy you out there, for sure. I can talk to you a lot.
I've gotten
5 hours of
every
sleep
night for the past
every
3
night.
nights. And now I go
Wow.
on a drawing spree for the
I mean,
next week.
you're like half dead if you do that. Honestly. But yeah, all I can say is that I'm glad I'm in Canada. I'm glad I'm in Canada. Because if I'm in the US, I'm already basically in an asylum right now
El Mao relatable.
for actually telling how I actually feel. So yeah, being in Canada is great for this. Because I guess what people in the US are kind of scared of. So if someone is suicidal, they're scared that they're gonna want to take other people out before like taking their themselves out. So like they're kind of scared of like people who are gonna like if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna make everyone go out with me. Because everyone has guns, so they are scared of that.
What people in the us scared of bills?
Lanka, in the US scared of bills. Yeah, medical bills. But if they send you to like an insane asylum, are they going to make you pay? Or is that free? I mean, it would be really funny if they send you to an asylum and then they make you pay for your stay in the asylum, which makes you want to kill yourself even more. What? They make you pay? Like that's even worse. That's so fucking funny. Like they just make people even more suicidal.
I feel like they'd be cheating from what I heard.
Aku, you're a gunless American. Yeah, well done. Jail is free housing. Yeah, like maybe they should just like go out and commit crimes so they can get like a free asylum instead of this mandated paid asylum that's in the US. But I guess like suicide is a pretty big issue in modern times, because when someone is suicidal, they could just take everyone else out along with themselves, since they have nothing to lose. So it's kind of dangerous when you have a suicidal person. So I kind of understand why they feel so alarmed. But honestly, I don't feel like the social worker really understands, because obviously none of what he does is really gonna help me. He tells me he's gonna call me on Monday, but you know, I already know he's not really gonna do anything. But yeah, Lanka, I'm pretty sure they make you pay for everything. Like in the prisons, for example, they make you do labor. So even though it's free to stay in prisons, you do free labor for the prison. And also they barely give you enough food. So like in prisons, instant ramens are like the premium currencies. So prisoners can exchange
Most
services
suicidal people
in
just
exchange
want to
for
get quiet chance
instant
to tell you
noodles. That's how malnourished they are. Yeah, like most suicidal people won't even tell anyone about it. So I don't even think this is effective. Lanka, the Twitter post is not a reliable source. Oh damn, really? Well, what do
I
they
don't
use
think
as
Twitter post
currency?
you're referring to is the reliable
Do they
source
even
on.
use anything as currency? Let me look it up. Do prisoners use ramen noodle as currency? Why does ramen rule the prison economy?
Did you
Tinned
hide most
fish and
streams in
ramen
March
are the
BTW?
most common currency in jail. So cigarette, fish, and ramen. So this is the one. Lanka, I hit most streams in March. Maybe I didn't stream at... Yeah, actually. Oh, you can see the cursor. Yeah, I am using like this cursor.
Oh, you using that cursor.
Yeah, thank you for recommending me. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I hit a lot of streams.
All the way.
Like including yesterday's stream. But I think for March I did not hide. I did not really hide anything. I hid yesterday's because I was like talking about stuff that previous years.
Why did you
Yeah,
hide
I hid
yesterday?
a lot of stuff because I just didn't want people to see my earlier videos. That's all.
Face orange biting nails.
Like I want to hide my videos as time goes on. Anyways, just so people can't like go back to my past videos and like data mine me or something. I have all streams around March.
H7, you have all streams around the March.
You want to data mine? Maybe I can send you the list.
I want to data mine.
But yeah, it's like I don't think anyone will want to watch these. So the only people who are gonna want to look at these are just gonna be people who want to data mine. Is it wrong to clone me? Yes, do not clone me. Yeah, it is March right now, but March of last year. Like all my videos from March of last year, they're gone. Or maybe they're still there. Check it out for me. Okay, I can look at it later. I don't even remember anymore. It's been so long since I have last.
Check it out for me later. So I can data mine PLS.
Since I last really managed my streams. Either I just like kind of bulk deleted them or something else. But yeah, I guess like a lesson is that you should not be scared of offending people. Because I think if I did not insist on like getting a free consultation from that psychologist today, I would not really know. I would not really be able to figure out that she's a bad person. It's only after I insisted her to give me a free session and she just suddenly changed her tone did I manage to figure out that yeah, she's just not a good person. Because like when I first got that email about how she wants me to send her $200 before the meeting, I was like gonna go with it because I was telling myself that, you know, I already want to try a session out on her, so if I'm gonna pay anyways, then I might as well just like pay her now. Like the free session is not that important anyway. It's not that important, right?
You have no right to delete them,
but I'm glad I insisted because like once I insisted, I just figured out she just showed her true colors, and it turns out she's a very bad person. And know that you have no right to delete them because someone important would need it a year later. Yeah, I mean, I can just have an unlisted playlist that anyone who's in my trusted circle can access, but not random data miners from the internet, though. Yeah, like a place for me to store all these videos, to just have them unlisted. Like I had this circle back then.
Like you had this circle back then.
Yeah. Aku, what do data miners even get out of it? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, because if you search like Rankoi, you can find my videos on like weird websites. Because like a while ago, I just found my name on some weird sites. Like my videos just got uploaded on just a completely different website. Like there are just aggregators. There are just like aggregators who upload YouTube videos to other websites, which is really bad. Not because they are really doing anything, it's just weird. On Bilibili, hell nah. Really? If I look...
If you look up my name and go to images,
Aku
you'll
and
see
she.
one of your stream.
Well, maybe Google is different. What if I search it in Google? Fish orange wide eye. What are these?
It searches for Kenshi.
Wait, actually that's weird. Like you can find Saki's profile. Like you can find Saki's profile through by searching my name.
Fish orange wide eye.
Which makes sense because Saki, she has mentioned me before, so that makes sense. Hello gnome, jump scare.
Jump scare.
I could go to the image tab. I don't want to go to the image tab. What if something weird appears? Like I found my Minecraft skin. Really? You can find my Minecraft skin.
And your Minecraft skin.
Hello gnome. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, like a year ago, I just found my videos on like some random website. Thankfully, that website is basically gone. What? Fan art of me on Pixiv? Really? You is...
Huh? Fan art of you on the Pixiv.
I mean, who is that? Pixiv artwork. But that must be someone I know. Yeah, I know this person. What me is? I'm gonna ban you.
https://www.
Goodbye, gnome.
Pixiv. Net slash.
Wow, damn, Aku, your search changed. Yeah, actually, Lanka, that's Git good. I remember him. I remember that person. Git good.
Hey bro, who made this Raincoat 3 cute?
Oh my god, I could miss the chance again. Damn. Well, I could be searching for something.
Smiling.
Oh my god, yeah. I could miss this chance again because he's searching.
Asterisk chance.
Appears to be the name of a digital artist known for Genshin Impact art. What? Really? You have posted Nahida on Hoyo Lab? You have posted your Nahida fan art on Hoyo Lab.
I have only done 2 Genshin arts.
Yeah, that is what you are known for. You are known for your Genshin fan arts.
And that is what I am known for. Is it chat with search?
Actually, Onigiri, like that Pixiv link is Git good. Like that Pixiv link Lanka posted, that's Git good.
Not just on the images
because he
tab,
posted that exact fan art on Discord. I remember that very, very well. Yeah, Aku, you're actually on the search. That's great. You're your own person. Yeah, like I found him on Pixiv.
We found him on Pixivlaw.
Yeah, your YouTube page with 1 sub. Damn. Well, I can also find my page this way.
I remember him because of his taste.
Onigiri because of his tastes. Yeah, I also remember him because of that. His tastes in lollies. But also he's like an alcoholic. TW Stalker. Who is that?
Wait, what is TW
I don't know.
Stalker?
Draw you a heart. I already have drawn a heart. I can draw another.
Draw me a heart gold PLZ.
Draw one here. The hearts weren't there for you, yeah. But as for now, I think I'm kind of set for my psychologist.
These hearts weren't for me.
For my psychologist's visit, I'm just gonna go with that woman that the other psychologist referred me to. And if she doesn't work out, I'm just gonna go with him. I don't really care if this is not his specialty. I believe it's not a big deal. As long as it is like kind of a psychologist, it's good. So yeah. Lanka, they both seem trustworthy. Yeah. So that's perfect. Now I know exactly who to go for.
I think it'd be Finn now. They both seem trustworthy for me.
She works with patterns. Yeah, that's good. Although I have to look up what does the patterns she works with really means. Damn, Aku, it's a VTuber you follow and watch on YouTube. Yeah, that's strange. Like all these websites, what do they even do?
And watch on YouTube. Why is the search results?
There are probably like hundreds of websites that are just weird. That exist for weird purposes. Like the VTuber ovulation website. Like all the repetitive stuff I struggle with, patterns, behaviors, and all. Yeah, that's good.
Basically all repetitive stuff you struggling with, behaviors and thoughts. And
well, at least I won't need to kill myself until then. Until I finish my sessions, until I finish the 6-month session with her. Until then, I'm gonna just stay alive.
At Akyunshi, you gonna watch the new scary movie when it comes out?
So yeah, I'm glad I took care of this during the break, during the vacation, and I think that's very, very worth it. Yeah, like I hope I get more fun dreams. Last night's dream was so strange.
I hope you'd get more fun dreams. Rinko 3 cute.
It's like, wow. Oh yeah, also I just read like a horror manga. 100 horror stories leading to my death. And I was getting pretty scared on bed last night when I was going to sleep. That made me pretty scared. Not gonna lie.
Eyes purple crying.
But like scary movie isn't even funny. Like when I watched it, they spent like 20 minutes just talking. Like for 20 minutes it's just like a bunch of high schoolers talking in like the schoolyard. Like that's boring as fuck. The first scary movie, because like the opening is good. The opening, you have like Scream chasing after a woman, and after he stabs her, she has like fake boobs. So that's pretty. The opening is pretty funny, but afterward it's just like a bunch of high schoolers talking, and that's just not fun. Like I just my subconscious wishes. Yeah. Could be.
Weird dream is just your subconscious wishes wink.
Actually, it probably is. Maybe it's related to like a fantasy I've been having in my head. And also from what I've been seeing in real life and stuff like that. Lanka, yeah, because I was like imagining some like horny scenes in my head last night.
What fantasy?
So maybe like the dream is like a response, is like a result of that horny dream, of that horny thought, maybe.
Googled AI search engine, or whatever is trash.
I don't know, because like usually when I imagine like horny scenes, I just imagine some other characters, but lately I've been trying to imagine myself in these situations, so maybe that's why like in my dream I'm just in that situation. Yeah, I could Google AI is really bad. Reddit AI is a lot better, like ChatGPT's AI. Well, I was not imagining someone. I was just imagining like a random character. When I was having these fantasies. But maybe it's connected. Who knows? But yeah, like in the dream, it just felt so fucking real. Yeah, you're just teasing. It just felt so fucking real. It's like we're a real family. That's crazy. Like it's like in dreams, you are just completely in that role. And everything just makes sense. Like that's crazy. Hey, hello Demented, welcome. Speaking of, I'm gonna end the stream. Just gonna draw this last strand of hair. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move it here. I'm gonna draw the rest of the body tomorrow. Alright. Alright, yeah, let's continue tomorrow. Hope you're doing well today. So tomorrow is Friday. So that's the end of the week. Yeah, finally a break. A good break. So yeah, see you.
Boo
Goodbye. Bye bye. See you, Aku Lanka Demented Onigiri. See you tomorrow. Yeah, Aku, you are famous.
I am famous